Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fat Guy Live. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, and I really do mean that right now. It is so spectacular here in Las Vegas right now. I'm in shorts. The sun is shining. The temperatures are mild. It is fantastic. It's a great day to be alive, and it's an even better day to be here live with you guys. Lots of stuff to talk about today, so we're going to just dive right in. First of all, welcome everybody. I'm glad you're here with me. It always makes the live streams fun when I have people here joining me. So welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so let's start by talking about the big thing of the month, okay? The world record, world's smallest die-cast resto mod. Oh, you all saw it. I'm going to show you pictures of it later, but how about that? And of course, you know I'm full of hooey. It's not really a world record, although it should be. Guinness, get on that. But yeah, it was a lot of fun trying to do something a little bit different for you guys. I really had a good time with it, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I'd like to say good morning to a bunch of people. Bronze Snake, good morning, Bronze Snake. I hope you're feeling better. David, hi, how you doing? Ken, hey Ken, how you doing? Old man Diecast. Wait a second, old man. I thought that was me. I don't know. Now I've got like some big identity crisis going on. Diecast Pirate, good morning. Mr. Mom Joe, how are you? Dib Parker, why aren't you at the NASCAR race? Are you kidding me? Never. All right. So let me tell you about the NASCAR race here in Vegas. It's pure hell getting in and out of there. It's hours getting out after the race. Now, I did get to work there once in the pits. That was so cool. They needed firemen to man the pits, and I got to work in the pits. It was pretty cool. All right. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, no, no, don't go to the races ever. No. You need to be one of the RV people where you can show up 3 days ahead of time and leave 3 days after. Otherwise, no. Hey, Shorter and Dan, how you guys doing? Okay, so anyhow, good morning, everybody. Let's see here. So, showtime change. Okay, let's talk about the live stream. I have tweaked the time here to 10 a.m. from 9 a.m., and that seems to be doing pretty well. I was considering moving it to 11 again, moving it again up to 11 o'clock. So put in the comments what you think of that. Hey, Lee, how you doing? Lee, really? You had to start with the omelet build, huh, Lee? Okay, all right. Hey, okay. The hell with you, Lee. I'm doing it. I'm doing an omelet car, so just so you know. But he had to go there. No, Ken, I didn't. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but no, I stay away from the strip during that. Anyhow, so I'm thinking about moving to 11 o'clock. Let me guys, let me guys, let me know what you guys think about that. Speaking of which, there will not be a stream in April because it lands on Easter. And so I'm not going to do a live stream on Easter. So there will not be a stream in April, and I'll talk more about the live stream later. But so far, so let me know what you think about it, and we'll go from there. A date change. Would a date change be better? It seems to be getting awful crowded at this early part of the month. Maybe I could move to the middle or the end. Let me know what you think. So I wanted to update you on the big thing that's been going on here. As you know, I said that I was going to drop out of a lot of challenge builds and stuff because I was trying to get my own act together. And so I've actually been getting somewhere with that, and I've worked very diligently at, first of all, clearing out a bunch of the videos that I had started and just hadn't gotten to finish yet. I did all that. I'm basically trying to get myself to ground zero so that I can be more organized going forward. So to that end, I have developed a couple things. I'm going to show you here real quick. Okay, so this here is, well, here, let me start with this. This is my outline that I use for the live stream. I've made some changes to it, including this section here, which is like a pre-check to make sure everything's going to go okay. Then here's my project planner, and what this is my plan of filming so that I'm rotating through diecast models, coin rings, diecast, pen, paracord, diecast, Funtime favorites, reviews, diecast, dealer's choice, turning type 2, etc., etc. So I've got that, and then I've been working out the release schedules on these calendars here to try to make sure that I'm not only filming in a certain order, but that I'm releasing videos in a certain order in an attempt to try to bring you guys more of the stuff that you want. You see, I'm still giving the die-casters that love on Saturday, so you don't have to sweat that. But I am trying to be a little more balanced in the channel here. So, hopefully that pays off, and we can flow a little better, and nobody gets left out. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, so that has gone really good. And then if you watched my video yesterday, there was a cautionary tale for everybody in that I had a wonderful caustic soda explosion. Don't know how I didn't get the hell of burnt out of myself. It just fortuitous the way I moved or whatever, but yeah, so what I wanted to say about that today is that even though I kind of made light of it in the video, it's no joking matter. That boiling water caustic soda mix is infinitely hotter than just plain boiling water. It is raging hot, and it would burn you so bad it's not even funny. So the point I wanted to make is that always wear your PPE when you're doing this stuff, and also, if you're going to work with caustic soda, make sure you don't make the mistake I made and just be dumping it in. Use some sort of device so you can put in measured amounts rather than dumping it in and possibly having the incident that I had. So, not trying to be jokerton about it. Just make sure that you are using PPE and you're staying safe while you're doing these things. All right. So, hey, listen, let's, I got some fun stuff to share with you. Hi, Judy. A pond monster. My sister wants me to watch something about a pond monster. I don't know what that means. I'll have to talk to her about that later. Anyhow, Bronze Snake, don't go away, because I'm going to share a sneak peek of the guitar today, along with a sneak peek of the Arizona Battleship. So, we're going to do that, but first, let's go ahead and talk about all the stuff that we did last month. Okay, I talked about it here already briefly, and I mentioned that we did tackle a world's record for the smallest die-cast resto mod, and I took this from the lime green, which is a color I love. I love the lime green, but I love Spectraflame better, and on a twin mill, it had to be Spectraflame antifreeze, and so that's what I did. Not only did I do the Spectraflame antifreeze, put a nice clear coat on it, and I did a lot of detail out on the motors. It was a little bit of a challenge, but a lot of fun, and I hope you guys loved it. Very cool. A lot of fun. Okay, so we had that, and like I said, it should be a Guinness World Record. It really isn't. That's just the crap that I'm spewing. But yeah, it was very tiny and should be a world record, I think. So anyhow, there was that. We did that. We did just yesterday. Excuse me, my throat's all raspy today. Just yesterday, we did the 3 Blind Mice, 32 Ford, and I did this car. If you watched to the end, I did put a picture of the real-life car that I got my idea from, and I think this really came out cool. And this is actually a car I would love to drive, especially if it had like some modern accoutrements like air conditioning, suspension brakes, powertrain, that kind of stuff. Man, I would drive this in a second. Love this thing. We did the Dragon pen. This was actually the first pen that I made for sale, and this is with a pearlescent pink resin body and the Dragon pen kit. And yeah, it was for a friend of mine that saw one that I'd done earlier, and they ordered it, and so I made them that pen as well, and it came out really nice. A lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Then, of course, earlier in the month, we did the 3 Blind Mice Hudson Hornets, and this was my Fat Guy Productions Hudson Hornet, which I think came out really, really great. I had a lot of fun with it, and man, the builds from that, and the builds from the Ford, man, the 3 Blind Mice builds have been just insane lately. You guys are knocking it out of the park and making me feel like a little bit of a schlep rock. So, yeah, keep it up, man. Keep it up. A lot of good stuff going on. Hope you guys are enjoying watching it if you're not participating. And don't forget, you don't have to have a YouTube video channel to participate. You can build your own car and just send us some pictures, and we'll include you in that. So everybody is welcome to participate in the 3 Blind Mice builds. So don't shy away. Jump in there. And then I just finally, recently, busted out and did a paracording video for you guys. This was the first of hopefully many to come. It was the simplest tie that I know, which is, it's the place everybody starts. It's the Solomon, also known as the Cobra. And so I just wanted to give you a sample. In future videos, I'm really going to be stepping things up, and at the same time, I'll be elaborating on a lot of the techniques. So if this is something that you might want to do, it's a lot of fun. You can do things. If you're a camper, you can find all sorts of uses for this. If you got a Jeep, you can tie grab handles out of paracord. You can tie slings for your rifle. There's just so many uses here, and it's a lot of fun, and it can be actually very therapeutic. It can be good for your hands, as well as keeping you busy if you're a fidgety person like I am. So, there's that. But what else did we do this month? Let's see here. I guess that's it. Did we do anything else this month that you guys remember that I'm not talking about? I mean, I've done a lot, but I mean videos that I've put out for you guys, so I don't know. I guess not. I don't know. All right. So, hey, listen, I wanted to talk about, as long as we just finished talking up about some of the 3 Blind Mice stuff, I wanted to talk about a couple builds that are coming up, and I wanted to say something about them real quick. This next Saturday, what is Saturday? That's the 13th, March 13th. Maple Leaf Matchbox Makeovers is hosting a build for his 1,000th subscriber. Is that what it is, Maple Leaf? 1,000th subscriber, or is it your anniversary? I forget. But anyhow, he's a great guy. Very friendly, participates in everything, and I absolutely am trying to build with him. I have a Porsche in the stripper, but I'm so far behind, I don't know how well this is going to work out. So I'm trying to do that, but it's a Porsche build. Any Porsche, do anything you want with it. And that's for this next Saturday, March 13th, with Maple Leaf Matchbox Makeovers. I'm sure he would love to have you participate And at the very least, come out and watch all the videos of the builders who do build with him. Then we have the Three Blind Mice guest build, and that is going to be run by Go Bear. She's going to be doing the Monte Carlo, the 1970 Hot Wheels Monte Carlo. That one right here. So let's okay. This is that I think from Fast and the Furious or something like that. That's the casting. And yeah, so she's hosting that build for the Three Blind Mice in the Monte Carlo, and that's the I thought I had that written down on the here. I got it on my calendars. That's the 27th. That's March 27th. Go Bears, Three Blind Mice Invitational Monte Carlo build. So you're gonna want to know about that and be there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And the Monte Carlo just offers so many opportunities for you. Man, I can't even tell you that it's really going to be a fun build. I can't wait to see what everybody does with it. And I got to be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I don't have a clue. And I hate when I get like that. I wanted to show you this. So give me 1 second while I dig this out here. Okay. This kind of pisses me off. Damn you, Anthony Bolini. Damn you. Okay, this is from Anthony Bolini. Now, if you've been watching anybody's channels, Anthony gets mentioned a lot. Why? Because he is one of the most generous people in the world, and he's always sending stuff. And in the Beer Wagon battle, Anthony won one of the prints, which I got to be honest, I was happy for him. Because he is so generous, so I was glad that he won. But I guess he must have felt like he owed me something, which is absolutely not the case because he sent me these little goodies. Paul, thank you, always. It will be framed shortly and hang in my die-cast room. Thank you, Tony Bellini. P.S. said hi to Reggie. So, Reggie, Anthony said hello. And he sent me these fun little things here. What do we got? So, that's some die-cast stuff. Here is, see, wheels and axles in the bag still. I'm not going to pull them out, but here is a silhouette. What a fun car this is. This was always a favorite of mine. So we have a silhouette there, and then this is, ooh, I love these little gadget cars. This is a Corgi James Bond car. Looks like the roof still works. Might need a little, oh yeah, it still works. Just needs a little help. But yeah, this should be a fun resto. So we got the Corgi James Bond. So that's a fun little card. Thank you, Anthony. And then what do we got? Oh, nice. You know, that's so funny. That is so funny. Okay, we have a Prowler. Okay, well, the Prowler is really the demon. And here, let me just show you right now here. Here, you know what? Let me do this. Okay. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way here. Okay. Anthony, thank you so much. And this, I'm going to show you why this is going to come in really handy here right now. Because, okay, so, hang on. Before I go further, let me just, I got handed this little note here. Okay, I'll talk about that in a second. So anyhow, Anthony, why is this Prowler going to come in handy? Well, because I just got some more red lines, and look at what I got here. I got a demon. So this is a first year demon, and you see it's missing an engine and stuff. So I don't know how I'm going to roll with this. I may try and get replacement parts and keep both of these, but I can always put these together and make one car. So, Anthony, perfect timing in that. Thank you so much. I really can't tell you what a good dude Anthony is. But while we're at it, so let me show you some of the other cars that I got recently. Okay, so I showed you the the demon here. And then I got a sidekick. And this is one, it's got the little mechanism in the back, and you pull out the little exhaust pipes. And mine doesn't work real well. But then it slides out this little driver's compartment here. And then when you push it in, that goes in. It definitely is going to need a restoration. Got me a whipped creamer. Need some parts for that, obviously, but that's going to be a fun car. Here's one I'm really excited about. I've always loved these. Man, this is so great. And I love the rumble seats, you know. I just love them. It will not get customed. It will get restored. But man, wouldn't it be fun to put a cool paint flame job on there? And I already had a Silver Shadow. But now I've got another one. And between the two, I should have enough parts to make a really, really nice Silver Shadow. And then here's one that I'm super fun and happy about. The garbage truck. And look at this. How great is that? So yeah, I got some new cars in that I'm very happy and excited about. A lot to play with. So there's that. Okay. All right. Let's get back to business. Holy cow, enough goofing around. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about this note. It says, talk about the Amazon store. Someone asked about it. Okay, so I'm going to do that. As you know, I put affiliate links in my videos for where you can buy like my flits or the Renaissance wax or whatever it is that I use. But stealing a page from Paul Bechtel, and I'll talk more about him in a second, but stealing a page from Paul Bechtel, I have opened my own Amazon store, and everything is there. It's in categories, but, you know, it's kind of a much easier way to find stuff. If I like it and I use it, it's on my store. And so if you're a diecaster, you can click the diecast section and it'll open up the stuff that I have listed there. There's a miscellaneous section for spillover things. There's a thing for paracording and all sorts of stuff. And to get to my store, it's www.amazon.com/shop/Paul Udelis. PAULYOUDELIS. And it's now one of the top links in my videos. So you'll see the link to my Amazon store right there with the link to my merchandise store. So if you want to just shop that way, it helps me out in that I get a few pennies back on anything you buy. It doesn't add any price to you, but it definitely helps me. And here's the cool part. If you go into Amazon through my store, even if you don't buy something I link to, if you buy something else, I still get a credit for that. So it definitely helps in defraying some of the cost of doing all these things for you. I don't do Patreons. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you could shop through my Amazon store, that would really be wonderful. And the link is available in all my videos. And in fact, after this, what happens with the live stream is later on, it will post as a replayable video that you can watch later. Once it does that, I will put the link in the description and pin it to the top. So that is the Amazon store. And thank you, Reggie, my wonderful bride, for bringing me that note and making sure I talked about it, because I wouldn't have. That's how I roll. I forget stuff. All right. So anyhow, where were we? What have we done? Okay, I showed you the cards. Oh, as long as I'm showing you cards, I want to show you something amazingly cool. All right? Now, as you all know, I use Bright Vision a lot. And I love their paints, their clear coat. And frankly, if you're buying Redline wheels, Resto Redline wheels anywhere, you're probably getting Bright Vision wheels. Even if it's from a different seller, they're probably getting them from Bright Vision.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
My stupid watch is having trouble hearing me, apparently. So anyhow, I recently stockpiled back up on some screws, some new taps and some drills, wheels, things like that. And Bright Vision used to make a beach bomb kit where you could make a rear loading beach bomb. And in talking with Tony there, uh, I said something about it. He said, well, I probably could scrape enough parts together to send you one, but what he ended up, he couldn't get the axles, but he sent me all the rest of this stuff in my order. And so I'm going to show you that right now. And I talked with him because they're out of production. He doesn't make them anymore. So, yeah, I'm teasing you with something that you can't really get. But he wanted me to point out that there's some of these on eBay and stuff that might say they're from him. They're not, okay? And I can tell you why he is adamant about that. Because this is so well made, all right? So let's switch cameras here. Okay, here's the body. Look how perfect that is. Perfect detail. Beautiful. I mean, amazing. This base. The base is stunning. Look at this. It is exactly... This looks and feels like something that would have come right from Mattel. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Look at the detail in the interior. Comes with the surfboards, the glass, even the wheels for it. The only thing, like he said, and he told me up front, is that it didn't have the axles in it. So this is going to be a project coming your way soon. Keep your eyes open for it. Thank you, Bright Vision, for sending me that. And just be aware that if you're buying it on eBay, it's probably not from him, okay? So if you'd like to know more about it, he said that you can go to his website. There's information about it there, just so you can know more about it. Maybe if we all pester him enough, maybe he'll start making more of them, because I'd buy like 5 more and make a ton of those things. Yeah, hey, listen, put in the comments, what color should it be? Okay, let me know. Sorry about the coughing. You know, so, okay, I had coronavirus in January-ish, and because I have my lung disease, I got over it fine, but it fired up the coughing part of my lung disease, which had been kind of pretty well maintained, and it fired it back up, so I cough a lot. You guys have no idea the lengths I go to filter out the coughing when I'm doing videos. Afterwards, I have to go through and edit out all the coughing, because there's always coughing in my videos, so I'm always editing it out. So I apologize for that. I know it's not pleasant to have to deal with. Okay, so let's take a look at... Okay, let's go ahead and look at some of the fun stuff that we're going to have coming up. We want to do that now? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're going to look at some of the things I've got coming up. This, not necessarily this next month, but things that are coming up, including we're going to take a sneak peek at the guitar kit and the Arizona Battleship. So let's take a look at things I have coming up. Okay, here is the Battleship in all its glory. It is pinned down while the wooden deck is drying on it. And that wooden deck, I'm telling you, you could just use that as your only upgrade, and it would come out amazing and stunning. It's that cool. And here's the hull. What I wanted to do is the ship actually has the lower hull and the upper hull, and they screw together and then glue together. And so once you put them together, it would be virtually impossible to put it on its stand. So what I did is I ordered, and that's not included in it, I ordered those brass pedestals and the wooden base, measured everything out, drilled some holes. And so what I did is I had it all stuck together like this, and then I used some Silva weld to glue in the nuts inside the hull. Once they were dry, I was able to take the base completely off, and now later I can go back and put it on when it's convenient for me and not have to worry about getting inside, because once you seal that thing up, there's no getting back inside of it. So that worked out really, really great. And so that's the ship coming along right there. Again, like I said, that's the foredeck, and goes all the way to about 2/3 of the length of the ship, and then the after deck, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not happy with it, and it's not their fault. I did a terrible job of applying it. It's kind of lumpy, so I'm probably going to rip it off and buy a whole new kit, unless they are able to sell me just a rear deck. So I'm going to probably be replacing the rear deck, but the ship is on its way. And hang on, I'm going to do something else. Let me get off that. Let me get back here. I want to show you this. All right. So let's go here to this. This is what I did yesterday. I spent all day yesterday. Let's open. All day yesterday building all these little pieces. So here's anchors. Right? These things are called Wildcats. So got these. I guess they are for running the anchor chains on. So I built those. Ammo boxes. Lots of little, these are the 5-inch cannons that go on the side with the brass barrels and some photo etch to them. Some ancillary parts. Here's a couple of the radar thingies. And here's some of the other guns. These are the flak guns, 5-inch flak guns. I got the brass barrels as well, and little photo etch railings on them and stuff. Of course, none of it's painted yet. Searchlights, a loader, radars, and stuff like that. So I spent all day yesterday working on all of these pieces for the battleship. So we're moving along, and the first video, the unboxing and everything, is already out, and not released. It's uploaded and stuff. So it's just a matter of time for me to release that video. And part 2 is going to be the build up to the end of the first deck. And so now it's going to be delayed a little bit while I get a new deck kit. But hey, what is it with me and ships and decks? Because I ruined the decks on the Gato sub too. So I just have problems. What it is nothing to do with the wood deck kit, because it's beautiful. What I did is I think I put too much glue on it, and so it dried with lumpy. It was lumpy. It should have had a much thinner layer of glue, so it would have dried smoother. I tried everything, and it's still lumpy, and it looks like hell. I can't live with it. So I'm going to peel it off and get a new deck. But hey, you know what? If I have to buy a whole new set, it's not going to be a waste, and I'll tell you why. Because the wood material that they use is amazing, and I could think of 1,000,001 uses for the parts I wouldn't use on the ship. So hey, it is what it is. So that is the battleship, but let's get back to coming up. Okay, so there's the battleship again. And then we also have coming up soon, I think this month. When is it? I think next Wednesday, yeah. Not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. We've got a Fun Time Favorites coming out. I won't tell you what it's about, but we do have that coming out. And then check this one out. You're going to want to know about this one here. I'll tell you that in a second here. Here's the sneak peek of the guitar. This is the start of the finish. I'm going with a very bright sunburst on my guitar. And so there it is, hanging and drying. And here I am getting ready to glue the neck into the body of the guitar. So that's been a lot of fun for me, and having a lot of time. Thank you, Bronze Snake, for suggesting this project. It's been a lot of fun, and it's going to force me to try to learn a little bit of um, playing better than I actually can, I'm going to try and play it in the video. I'm also going to have a friend who can actually come and play it, so you can hear what it's supposed to sound like versus what I will make it sound like. But a lot of fun. Actually, today I will unmask that, and then I'll mask off the face, and then I'm going to put a deep mahogany finish on the back and the neck. And you guys want to know about the headpiece? Because there's a little. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. You know what? So up where the tuning pegs are, the top of the neck, I cut my own shape into it. And what I did is I cut in the shape of the top of the F in Fat Guy Productions logo. So it's got that little swoopy look to it. And a little hidden treasure to make it my own. So that came out. Now, it is a Les Paul kit made by a company called... holy cow. I feel terrible. Why can't I remember the name? Fretwire. Company called Fretwire made this kit. And that's why they leave the top blank, because they can't, by law, make the top that shape. It's protected. So anyhow, John, it will get wet sanded, yes, but not yet. It's going to get a couple protective coats of lacquer, and then wet sanded, and then lacquer, wet sanded, and so on and so forth. But I need to protect the surface of it first before I do it, because otherwise I can get a mottled look in it. So it is going to get wet sanding, and that'll be in one of the videos sooner or later. So anyhow, all right. So there's a sneak peek of some of the things that are coming up, and then what else do we have going on? Okay, I already said not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that, the 24th, I am doing a video on LED lighting and a company I buy supplies from, and there's going to be a giveaway with that video. So you're going to want to make sure that you watch that to the end so you understand how to be entered to win in the giveaway. And you're going to learn a lot about LED lighting and how you can use it in even as small as die-cast cars or any of the other things that you're into, models, whatever. You'd be surprised how handy this company comes in to play. So we're going to be doing that on the 24th. That's the LED lighting and a giveaway. We have a Turning Type 2 video coming up, and that's going to be April 7th. April 7th, and that is going to be a good one. If you watch the Turning Type 2 videos or are a Type 2 diabetic, this is going to be one on cheat meals. I'm going to show you the safe and proper way to take a day off, so to speak. Let's see here. Oh, and then I got something very special coming up. I have a couple 3D printer videos coming out, and one is going to be showing you my new 3D printer, and then the one right after that will be its first print, in which I'm going to be making some wheels for my friend Ken. I'll take you through the process I use on Tinkercad, on how I draw out and create the 3D STLs I need for it, and then we'll make a print of those and see how they come out. So it's in the works. It's coming your way. So we've got that coming up. And boy, according to what else is on my schedule here? Let's see here. We're going to be bringing you some videos on music. Okay, so, I've done videos on listening to your music on vinyl. We're going to be bringing you more of that. We're going to be doing some more t-shirt video on various different kinds of things. We're going to be talking about the pros and cons of silk screening versus heat press versus dye sublimation. We're going to be doing two-color shirts. We're going to be doing flock shirts. So we've got a lot of shirt stuff coming out your way. Drones. We're going to be bringing you a whole bunch of stuff on drones, including a first look at a really, really nice drone. And we're going to talk a little bit about FAA's new rules and Part 107. We're going to do more on HomeKit. We've got some very fun automations, and we've got a couple fixes. If you're having problems with HomeKit, I'm going to try and square you away there. So we have a lot of stuff coming up on the channel. You're going to need to pay attention, especially because we're going to have a lot of Wednesday releases. Now, I've told you, I don't want to make Wednesdays a guaranteed release day, but you're going to see a lot of Wednesday releases coming up here. So you're going to still have all your diecasts on Saturday, and then you're going to have a lot of variety on Wednesdays. So you're going to want to pay attention there. All right, so where are we now? I wanted to show you something super cool, okay? I can't go into too much detail because this will end up as part of a fun time favorite, but look what I just got here. All right, let's switch cameras. I got this is not original. This is the anniversary edition, but this is the G.I. Joe 12-inch medic kit. And it's got the stretcher, the flag, the armbands. It's got the splints and sling and the gauze, the crutch, the stethoscope, the IV. So I was really excited to get this, and you're going to see more about these things. I got some other stuff too, and I'm going to be showing them to you in a Fun Time Favorite video. But now I have some of this legit old stuff. I got a legit crutch and the armbands. I've got I think I've got one of the triangle bandages and splints. So I have some of this, but this will augment what I'm short of. So I'm very excited about this. And that is eventually going to be a Fun Time favorite for you guys. Where are we? So I got that. How'd you those? Oh, okay, here's what I wanted to show you next. Okay, so let's show you this. All right. Recently, February 25, 26, 27, they had the Red Line Jackpot here in Las Vegas, and it was actually a live event at the Plaza Hotel. And I didn't find out about it until the night before. And I contacted the person who was kind of running the thing, and they made arrangements so I could be there. And I went down and I checked it out. And I'll tell you what, as a Hot Wheel guy, it was amazing because this was the kind of stuff you could get at the Jackpot. Look at those. I mean, oh my gosh, how beautiful are those? I see a rumbler there. There's a beach bomb there. They had sizzlers there. They had blister packed things. Look at this table full of red lines. How amazing was that? Now, I will tell you, I left with nothing, and I was a little disappointed, and I'll tell you why. I really mainly collect red lines, and I can't afford some of this stuff. Some of this stuff is very, very expensive. What I really went there hoping to get was like junkyards. But nobody was there selling junkyards. This is all really higher end stuff. And let me tell you, look at that. Brand new sizzlers. Heavyweights.
I'm having trouble here.
Why my watch keeps asking me things. Heavyweights. Just all sorts of stuff. Look at the case. Now look at this display. This is of the what is that? The Superfine Turbine, I believe it's called, and the mock-up from Mattel for the model. Look at that! Holy cow! Look at this collection. It's amazing. So it was really, really neat. If you're looking for beautiful collector pieces and stuff, this was the place to be. It just really wasn't necessarily what I was looking for. So I didn't end up getting anything, but I had a good time looking at the beautiful, beautiful, really high end Hot Wheels that they had there. So we did that. A lot of fun. Um, so hey, if they do it again next year, keep your eye out February ish for the Red Line Jackpot here in Vegas. So hopefully we'll all be out of these stupid masks by then. Okay, so where else? I wanted to show you. Um, now, you guys know we started the Three Blind Mice started the TBM diecast market, and it's a place where you can go and sell or swap diecast cars. And the main rule is no gouging. We don't mind you making a profit. We don't mind you making a reasonable profit. What we mind is those eBay prices that where people are trying to sell. I think I have anything on my table junky enough to show you, but the biggest pile of garbage in the world, and they want $80 for it. They're insane, and I'm not paying it. So we started our own marketplace. It's called the TBM Diecast Market, and you can find it on Facebook. Request to join, and then you can do some trading. And here, this is one of the cars I got on the market. Okay, I did a trade with Joe Looney, and this is just one of several cars that he sent me. Look at that. That thing's beautiful. It's too nice for me to restore, so I probably won't. I'm sending him that case that was on the marketplace. He said I'd like the case. I said I'd like some kid paints, so we're doing a swap on that. And this is what I sent him for the first round. I sent him this Cougar, and he sent me like 6 cars in return. I think I got the better end of that deal. But this is the kind of stuff you can do at the Three Blind Mice marketplace. It's the TBM Diecast Market, and look it up, join it, and do some swapping or selling, whatever you want to do. We don't care. Just be fair with your fellow builders, and you know, no gouging. If you're gouging, you'll get a warning. Second time you're out. Okay. We'll be fairly loose with that, but seriously, you know, some of the prices that these guys are charging online, I will not pay it. Okay, I'm not doing it. So that's our own universe, and all of you guys are welcome to join. So let's see here. I think. Okay, I talked to you about Maple Leafs Porsche build. I talked to you about Go Bears build. And I'm still, you guys are really breaking my heart. Okay, I asked you, I'm thinking about auctioning off a bunch of the builds I've done here on the channel over the time that I've been doing it, and I wanted to know what your thoughts are on that. You know, the simple fact of the matter is, it becomes an issue of space, and I may have to start to call the herd a little bit. And so I'd like to know what you guys think about it, and if I am going to do it, how would be the best way to handle that. Put a bunch up all at once, do once a week, you know what? Tell me what you're thinking here, okay? So all right, I think that is covered just about everything for today. So let's go ahead and take some questions and talk back and forth a little bit. Okay, so let me try and catch up here. Yes, Gearhead. Gearhead asked if I'm using humbuckers for the guitar, and I believe that's what it came with. No, the giveaway will not be anything Lithuanian, Judy. The giveaway will be some LED stuff from the company I'm talking about in that video. Firestone or Goodyear? Matchbox, Ken. Matchbox. Tinkercad. It's really. Hey, would you guys be interested in a Tinkercad video on how to maybe make some kind of a simple thing? Maybe I can make a motor or something like that and show you how I go about doing it in Tinkercad. If so, let me know down below. And what about Adobe Illustrator? You guys interested in that at all? Because I'm going to be using it heavily for doing T-shirts, and I've been using it for 30 something years, so I'd say I'm qualified to share stuff with you if that's something you'd like to know. Let's see here. Why is there a lime in the coconut, Ken? I don't. You put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. Okay, let's see here. Vinyl, Bronze Snake, vinyl. I love listening. Here's the thing, and I've talked about it in the videos on vinyl. Um, I'm a tech guy. I love tech. I love the notion that we can carry all of our music around in just a every song I have ever known and loved is in here. And I think that's amazing. But it's also made it here's what we do. We see the bigger better deal and we dive right into it and we never consider what we have to give up to get the bigger better deal. When we moved into digital music, it is a great thing, but we lost the art of listening to your music. In the vinyl day, you had to make it a point, I'm going to listen to music. And you would go and get comfortable, and, some of us got stoned, but then you would take out that album that you wanted to listen to, and you had to take it out of the jacket, and you're looking at the beautiful artwork and stuff, and then you'd take it out of the sleeve, and often the sleeve had lyrics or cool pictures on it, and then you'd put it on the turntable and cue it up, and while you're listening to side A, you'd be looking at all the cool stuff on the cover and the sleeve, or if it's a gatefold, you even had more stuff, and then at a certain point you had to stop and go and turn the album over and start it up again, and you were intimately involved in listening to your music back then, and we don't have that now. It's just background noise. So yeah, I think vinyl is an amazing way to listen to your music. If I need something more convenient, like I'm working out in the garage, take my digital stuff, or if I'm on a road trip, take my digital stuff. But when I want to listen to music, I listen to vinyl. So yeah, Bronze Snake. That's why it's making a comeback, because it is a great way to listen to your music. Um, let's see here. Where am I? Hey, how you doing, Maple Leaf? I was just talking about you. I told them all about your build, and I'm trying to do a build for you. I've got a car in the stripper, but I'm really, really behind, and I may miss. I just can't promise I'm going to be there, but I want to be there because I think you're an awesome builder, and I want to support you. So I made it a point to at least tout your build for next Saturday. And I'm going to try my very level-headed best. I've got parts here. I've got wheels picked out and stuff. I just I don't know if I have enough time to pull off what I want to pull off. So um, we'll see. But either way, congratulations on your build is for 1,000 subscribers, right? So congratulations on that, and thank you for being part of the community. Uh, Ken, is it anything car related or just diecast? What is that you mean? What are you asking about, Ken? Clarify that one for me. Uh, yeah, Joe, I really did. I love them. I was so happy with them. Beautiful. Let's see here. Stupid Cool. Hey, I love the name, Stupid Cool. I like it. No worries about being late. You can always see everything that we talked about later. Uh, let's see here. We do have a Tinkercad vote, so that's something I'll think about. Maybe when I do the tires, um, or maybe I'll just do a whole separate Tinkercad video. So I don't know. We'll see, but I'll probably do something along those lines. Uh, Judy, I did do a first look at water slides video already when I got the new printer, so you can check that out. And I'm going to be doing more on that because I'm learning some things about that to help you be more successful with that. So, but there will be more on that. Uh, hey Nick, how you doing? Welcome to the show, and I'm glad that you're interested in pen turning. I think you'd find it's really, really fun. I love my turn crafter, and I have a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, man! I wish I had it right now to show you. I'll post a picture of it on my Facebook page of the firefighter pen that I did. And I'm actually going to be doing a video on turning the firefighter pen. Here's here's the second thing I ever made. This is the mechanical pencil, and I have the matching pen to go with it. Um, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it, and they come out amazing. So, uh, yeah, I definitely highly make sure you get the kit though. All right, the bigger kit. Don't skimp there. You'll thank me for that tip. Let's see here. Oh, okay, Ken. I got the coconut thing now. Now explain the other comment because I didn't catch that one. Let's see here. Lee, shut up. Your dog did not run away when I sang Lime in the Coconut. That is a total lie. Dogs love me. Uh, Julia, why would you want Mom to put on Mitch Miller? And no, I still would not twirl you. Uh, some probably did listen to their music on acid, but that's a little too far to one side for me. Uh, Digital music preserves sound the way formaldehyde preserves frogs. That's funny. I like that. Uh, Praveen, am I saying your name right? I'm sorry if I'm slaughtering that, but yes, you can still find all sorts of music on vinyl. And in fact, shortly I'm going to be having videos out on buying old vinyl and buying new vinyl. So be watching for those. Yeah, hey, no problem, Maple Leaf. I hope it's a huge success, and I hope I do get my car done in time. Thank you, G, for loving my videos. I like doing this stuff for you guys. It's my way of repaying all the people who taught me all these little things over the years. So it's just kind of a my thing here. Uh, oh, okay. The TBM store. Is it just diecast or can it be anything car related? I would say, and Lee is on board here, so he can help answer this too. But I would say I don't care what you post and share up there. If you think somebody would want it, post it up there. I don't care. I have no problem with that. Um, so yeah, if you're any of our viewers and you've got something you want to sell off or whatever, I don't care as long as you're fair and equitable and not gouging each other. So that's all I care about. Um, hey Keith, how are you? It's okay that you're late. You can always watch backwards, so it's not a problem. Yeah, how about the Mayberry T-shirt? I love that one. That's I watch it seriously, no kidding. I watch it twice a day, every day. Me and my wife, we put it on in the morning when we wake up, and we put it on again after lunch and watch it again after lunch. Because they have these little strings of it where you can watch it for 2 or 3 hours, so it's always on. We love the one where Barney thinks he's getting these wishes from Count Estvan Dalecki. And we love the pickle episode where they have to eat Aunt Bee's horrible pickles. Couple ones that are real favorites there for us. Let's see. Mike Diller asks, what's your best place for getting water slide decals and take some custom requests? I make my own. And that honestly is my best advice to you, is to tear off the Band-Aid. If you're going to be doing any kind of extensive model building or die casting, buy the printer and the Ghost White toner and make your own. It's so convenient. At the drop of a hat, oh, I need a decal here, and you got it. Okay, it's wonderful. But if not, honestly, I don't have a guy right now because I haven't used one in a long time. So maybe the other viewers can help you out with who they use. Let's see here. Dude, this is just an Apple one. This 2-color. That's it. I just change up every now and then. Let's see. Oh yeah, my X-Ray Spec T-shirt. You guys remember this, right? The X-Ray Specs ad that was in all the comic books. That's what I'm wearing today. X-Ray Specs. Scientific optical principle really works. Imagine you put on the X-ray specs and hold your hand in front of you. You seem to be able to look right through the flesh and see the bones underneath. Look at your friend. Is that really his body you see under his clothes? Loads of laughs and fun at parties. Send only $1 plus 25 cents shipping charges, or order COD and pay postman on delivery $1 plus COD shipping charges. Money back guarantee either way. $1. X-ray specs. Need some sea monkeys. I need to do a whole video on sea monkeys. Okay, so Kenny Terry, I've heard his name, David Parker, so yes. I would say yes to that. Judy, the band has nothing to do with the heart rate. My watch does it automatically. It also can do check for normal sinus rhythm and stuff like that, and my blood oxygen levels. So the watch does it. The band has nothing to do with it. The episode that featured the Darlings, right? Because that Andy Griffith and the Darlings, it was always the best music when the Darlings were on. Yeah, Bronze Snake. If your dog is in your room farting up a storm, you might definitely want to take her for a walk. So, let's see here. The Andy Griffith Show every day here too. Where is every day, our Randall? And also, we get it on TV Land, and I don't understand it because TV Land shows shows I like. They show stuff like Andy Griffith. They show stuff older pseudo-Republican people might want to be on, but yet they continue to try to shove that show younger down our throats. And they show that one idiot comedian. Well, I guess he's a comedian. I forget his name, but they keep showing commercials for his show, and I'm like, who are you advertising to? Do you not know what your channel's demographic is? Because these shows have no business being advertised on this channel. It's a waste of money. So I don't understand that. But yes, we get it every day. I heard as somebody says, who is that? Judy wanted the X-ray specs. I wanted the Polaris submarine, which I understand is nothing but a big cardboard box. Did you know? Okay, check this out. How cool is this? You ever remember seeing the comic book ads for where you could send in like $5 and get a monkey? Get a real monkey? It was legit. They would put a monkey in a box and mail it to you. And you would get there and you'd open this box up and you'd have this pissed off monkey that's been stuck in a box for a week. it would leap out and run all over the house, and now you're stuck with a monkey. So it was legit. They would send you a monkey. Crazy. No wonder they don't do that anymore. Hey, who's there? Let's see here. Right? If it's printed in the comic book, it has to be legit, the X-ray specs. And sea monkeys, yeah, who doesn't need sea monkeys? Oh my gosh, Mike Dillard, Opie and the Spoiled Kid. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to make any political comments here, but I could. But I'm not going to. Yep, Gunsmoke and then Andy Griffith. That's right. Absolutely. Who knew how good Gunsmoke was? I don't remember it being like that. Probably that was a show I wasn't too interested in as a kid. But, you gotta love Festus, right? Uh, on the chair I use, I just released a review video on it. So go back a couple videos and you'll see the review on my chair. This is the best chair in the world. It actually feels good on my back. I am in bliss right now. It's firm and supportive. It's got lumbar support. It's infinitely adjustable. It's comes in different sizes so that, if you're a big fatty like me, you can sit in your chair comfortably. Watch the review video. Love this thing. It's expensive, be forewarned, but it's worth every stinking penny, especially if you are up in the area as long as I am. You'll love it. So, uh, Boys Life magazine. Yeah, they had stuff like that in the back of that too. The Loaded Goat. Rat Patrol. Oh, the Loaded Goat. Yes, the one who ate all the dynamite. Rat Patrol. Man, I haven't heard of that in a long time. I believe you can still get sea monkeys. And you all know they're just brine shrimp, right? So, but still fun. You get a little packet of dust, you throw it in some water, and before you know it, you've got some living thing swimming around in your jar. So as a kid, that's pretty cool stuff. So, all right. Any other questions before we wrap this up for the day? Anything else? Because did I cover everything? Did I miss anything, guys? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, listen, don't forget, please comment on whether or not you think the show would be better on a different day or a different time or what. Uh, I think I've seen an improvement in the show since it's been moved to 10, but my analytics show that most of you are online almost any day of the week. If I could pick it, it would be between 11 and 2 seems to be the sweet spot. So I was thinking of actually bumping up another hour. That would mean here in Vegas, it would be 11 a.m. Pacific. And over on the East Coast, it would be 2 o'clock. I don't know what that translates to in the various other countries, but, let me know what you guys think. And I think I'm going to have to get some sea monkeys, huh? Yeah, I think so. All right, guys, I thank you all for showing up for the show today. I appreciate you spending some time with me. Remember, there will not be a live in April, but we have a big month coming up. The rest of this month, don't forget the giveaway on the 24th. And we've got a Fun Time Favorites coming up. We've got a Go Bears build, and we've got Maple Leafs build. So it's a big month full of a lot of fun stuff. And you all know how you can reach out and get a hold of me. So if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. I love to hear from you guys. Okay, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions. I am going to split. Until next time, be good.